The French Riviera is everything it claims to be and more. The international capital of luxury travel is packed with mind-blowing spots that are the gold standard of idyllic holidays, although you might be surprised to find how friendly the areas are, no shade to the locals. And luckily, you don't have to be super rich and wealthy to enjoy some fun in paradise. You can easily bask in the sun on a beautiful beach and not spend a single euro. Brave the narrow, and sometimes steep, streets of A's and marvel at the panoramic views from the mountainside village. Or coordinate your outfits with the bright and vibrant buildings in the medieval old town of Menton while you walk along the stunning coastline. Imagine the snaps you'll get for your socials. Even if just for a day, embrace the life of luxury and leave with enough to fantasize about when you're back at home. Post-holiday blues are real. 1. Grasse, a short drive from the bustling coast. The French Riviera's perfume capital was originally a center for far less pleasant-smelling leather tanneries until someone had the bright idea of selling scented gloves here sometime in the 17th century. Nowadays, this pretty town, with its jumble of medieval and Renaissance buildings, surrounded by endless fields of purple lavender, is home to no less than 30 perfume factories. The main ones, from Gallimard to Molinard and Fragonard, offer free tours of their sweet-scented workshops. 2. Aza. High on its rocky perch, this picturesque town with its winding alleys and stocky stone houses is best explored via the Nietzsche path, named for the German philosopher who once lived here. The steep hike along this path, which links the town to its lofty summit, is worth it to admire the medieval fortress featured in Hitchcock's classic To Catch a Thief. From the cactus-studded Jardin Exotique Gardens next door, you can also lap up spectacular vistas of Saint-Tropez's glittering Gulf. 3. Antibes. The jewel of the Riviera's glittering crown, labyrinthine Antibes' 16th century rampart-enclosed old town, and the densely forested Cap d'Antibes Peninsula are home to some of the region's most luxurious villas. You'll also find some of the Riviera's swankiest yachts in its elegant marina, the Med's largest. The town is packed with shops and art galleries and is relatively accessible to all. Can't miss sights include the Picasso Museum and Fort Corre, where Napoleon Bonaparte spent time in prison. 4. Villefranche-sur-Mer. Sat between turquoise seas and a backdrop of wood-clad cliffs, Villefranche-sur-Mer's ochre houses overlook one of the world's most beautiful bays. And if you think the Jean Cocteau decorated St. Pierre Chapel and Villefranche's charming tangle of cobbled streets look familiar, they probably do. This breathtaking town has played host to dozens of films, including Never Say Never Again with Sean Connery and The Jewel of the Nile with Michael Douglas. 5. Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. Strewn with ornate Belle Epoque villas and magnificent lush gardens, elusive and exclusive Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat is one of the Riviera's most picturesque spots. Once favored by the European aristocracy and now slightly democratized, this pretty peninsula is home to countless striking bits of architecture. Our pick is the Villa Ile-de-France, decorated with more than 5,000 works of art and other items brought back by owner Baroness Beatrice of Froissy de Rothschild from her travels around the world. 6. Juan-les-Pins. The main attraction at this star-studded resort is the Art Deco Hotel Belles Rise, where F. Scott Fitzgerald hosted glamorous parties attended by the likes of Rudolph Valentino, Hemingway, and American tycoon Frank J. Gould, which later inspired him to write The Great Gatsby. But this elegant town doesn't just live in the past. Juan-les-Pins' Jazz of Juan Festival in July, along with some of the Riviera's best beaches, make it a magnet for well-heeled tourists today. 7. Saint-Tropez. This town has Brigitte Bardot to thank for its reputation as a glitzy tourist magnet. When she frolicked on its beaches in the 1950s, Saint-Tropez was just a tiny fishing village. Now it draws a wealthy bohemian crowd, with everyone who's anyone coming here to strip down on clothing-optional beaches, buy chic beachwear, and go clubbing. Saint-Tropez, as it's fondly known by habitués, has a world-class art scene and a string of Michelin-starred restaurants. 8. Cannes. Socialites have been flocking to the resort's renowned film festival since 1946, and come May, it is as busy as ever. Although this is the best time for star spotting, where's our binoculars? There are always plenty of celebrities hanging around Cannes. You'll spot them taking selfies along the beautiful Promenade de la Croisette, flashing platinum credit cards as they shop in designer boutiques, or slipping out of their palatial hotels to chill incognito in one of the Lérins Island's hidden coves. And if you do spot a celeb, act cool. 9. Menton. Giving on to sparkling emerald seas between Monaco and the Italian border, and framed by the mighty Alps Maritimes mountains, lush Menton is a picturesque town, famed for its subtropical microclimate and astoundingly beautiful gardens. It is where the Citron de Menton is from. You can see some in Menton's vast La Citronnerie lemon grove, or during the La Fête du Citron Festival in spring. Nature lovers can also get their kick at the sweet-scented, petal-strewn Fontana Rosa garden. 10. Nice. The French Riviera's sun-splashed cosmopolitan capital, and France's fifth largest city, is often hailed as the birthplace of tourism on the Côte d'Azur. Easily the Riviera's most vibrant nightlife spot, elegant Nice has plenty of other charms, ranging from sunset views along the Promenade des Anglades and Baroque and Belle Époque buildings around the Garibaldi and Messina squares to the peerless Chagall and Matisse museums, along with some of the region's most scenic strips of boutique and café-lined sand. 11. Cassis. Renowned for its calanques, those narrow limestone coves backed by sheer cliffs, of which the most famous and most difficult to get to is Calanque d'Inval. Cassis is a charming, unspoiled seaside town. Among its must-see sights are the resort's winding streets, lined with some of the Riviera's quirkiest boutiques, and the pretty harbor that bobs with vividly painted fishing boats called points, backed by France's tallest cliff, the 394-meter Cap Canal. 12. Monaco. Although not strictly on the Riviera, independent and magnificent Monaco still deserves attention. This 2-square-kilometer principality on the French-Italian border has glitzy casinos, a superb marine museum, and its own opera house. It packs a lot in such a tiny area. And if that's not enough, it's also home to one of the world's most prestigious car races, the Monaco Grand Prix, which runs through the resort's streets every year in May. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go.